Loft. So I like to do my production work in the afternoons, usually in the mornings. I try to book my customer meetings and interviews. Oh yeah, so check out the interview from this morning with Brian Taylor on app development. So that was an awesome interview, and so we usually interview entrepreneurs and business owners, even local businesses as well. So I wanted to start tuning you guys in the afternoons while I'm doing production work and just talk to you about some of the issues that that anybody's going to run into when they're doing their marketing, either for themselves or what an agency might have to do for them. Somewhat some of the challenges are. So this is just going to be really, really laid back and casual. If you've got some questions, you can put them in the comments below. We do have a free marketing audit scorecard. It's on the website, or if you leave me a comment, ask, I can drop a link to that. But anyway, so I want to get started. I got to do my afternoon production work, and I've got things set up on Trello. And one of the things I need to jump in and do is check the Google Business profiles. So we do this on a regular basis. So I'm gonna get in there. It's one of the easiest things to do. So I think it's kind of a great way just to kind of just kick start my afternoon, is just log in there and check those business profiles and see how they're doing. So we've got well, and a lot of people don't really know yet. I haven't made a formal announcement, but I guess this could be it. Shepherd's Loft is more than just web design and hosting now. We are also offering marketing plans. We have a foundation, a growth, and an acceleration program. The core part of those services are the is the web design and the hosting, but then also the Google Business profiles. And one of the things I've always struggled with is customers, they don't always necessarily market their website. So it's something I need to do for them, is include. So that's included in my new marketing plans. And then we can also do things like, depending on what package you're on, we can do email and also in Google Ads. So if you're on the top pad, top tier, we can do ads. All right. So, all right. So I'm just pulled up one of the first Google Business profiles. Everything's caught up. So that's one of the first things I'm checking, and then I'm also going to check the reviews. And I see the last review. I see your question popping up on the screen. I'm in North Georgia. I'm in a little town, and we serve all of North Georgia in East Tennessee. So, all right. So I'm checking this Google Business profile. I can see that this customer has responded to their last Google review. So that's awesome. Let's see, what else do I need to check? So it's caught up. So I probably just need to do a post for them. So I'm going to come back and work on that a little bit later. So I'm going to check the next one. Check the next profile. Okay, so I can see a lot of boxes are. So hello there, Withershed dismissed. Okay. So on your Google Business profile, there's these little boxes like getting more reviews, address, map, all this stuff. So I'm just going to go in there and dismiss these boxes right quick. So those are dismissed. The profile is complete. Check the reviews. Yep, they responded to the last review, but it's been 5 weeks since their last review. So might want to send them a quick note to get more reviews. I've got a little message service. I could just send a message right quick. Let's see here. You know, your last review was 5 weeks ago. I probably should let them know that it was on Google. Oh, yeah, I'm in the woods. Deep in the woods. Yeah, I mean, you can probably tell I put windows all around, closed in my back porch is an office, and I got windows all the way around. So it's taken a long time to get the studio built out, have a nice place to work. Let's see. Okay, I got 2 of them done. Okay, I'm gonna check this next one. All right, yeah, all caught up on this one, which is great. They replied to their last review. It's been a long time. I already sent them 2 messages about getting some more reviews. Okay, so they're caught up for now. Okay, and let's see. Yep, here's another one. So I think I've got about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them to check. Okay, add new photos. I definitely, so on this one, I'm still waiting on some photos from the customer so I can update that. And my profile is not complete, but once I get the photos, I'll be able to complete that profile for them. So yeah, photos are super important for your Google Business Profile, and to get those completed, especially if you have a retail store, you need quite a few pictures inside and out. And then also if you got a retail store and your inventory changes throughout the year, you might want to, take updates your pictures every now and then. Okay, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 4 of them so far. Oh, I probably should check my own as well while I'm going down the list. That one's caught up. Let's see, checking my reviews. Yep, I responded to that one, so that's good. This one's caught up. Oh, I missed a reply on this one, so I'm just going to take care of that right quick. Just a simple thank you, reply. All right, and then, so that one's good. All right, did I get a new review? New 5-star review? Yes. Okay, it's a good review. Oh, okay. I know who left this review. All right, so I'm working on my own account, so I'm replying to my own reviews. So that's really good. We got a new review on that account. So then I can dismiss that box because I replied to it. All right. And so again, I'm just dismissing boxes. It's kind of boring stuff, but it's really important because this is all sending signals back to Google that we're checking our account and maintaining things. I didn't get any review on this one, on this account. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my share link. I'm going to copy that. And I remember helping a customer the other day in this area. So I'm just going to go over and send a quick email. I think a lot of times we overthink things as well. So it's good to keep things simple. All right, I'll put in his email address. So I'm just writing a quick email. Good afternoon. Thank you guys for renewing with us for another year. If our support I'm not even going to say, I'm just going to say, please leave us a review. And mention, and one thing that's really missing on reviews is like some people just say thank you, but they don't actually mention the service. And that would be very helpful for your Google review if they mention the actual service or the city where they're in. All right, there we go. So super simple little email. I'll fire that out. And then I'll jump right back into checking the profiles. Okay, so that profile is good for now. Okay, and then, okay, I got two more I need to check. Oh, that one's all caught up. You know, this one we're waiting on images as well for this one. Okay, so on this one, I see a couple of reviews that have not been replied to. I don't have explicit permission for to reply on behalf of the customer for this one. So, you know, I'm gonna send him an email and just let him know he's got a couple of replies on there. Okay. Sorry, a little bit of a sinus issue I've been battling. All right. Okay, just trying to send the customer a quick email. Oh, hello from England. Well, hello, England. So, yeah, I wonder what the marketing is like over there. Do retail shops and places have Google business profiles and websites to market their business? Okay, before I send that email, I'm going to check. So this one customer has multiple Google business profiles, and we're managing all of them. So I just want to check his reviews on the other account. Looks like that's been replied to. It's only the one account that has replies that needs replying. Okay, so I'll just notify the customer about that. All right, good. We got all those done. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so we got our Google business profiles checked. Then I think I want to check some stats right quick. Well, I need to do some posts, so I'll just go back down the list. Probably should have kept that window open. So we have a system. It's kind of, don't know if anybody else followed. We have a system where we can, make updates to the website, and it will push out new posts to the Google business profiles. So I'm going to log into check and see what the last post was. July 27th. So I may have to get into updating some of the web page content so I can be able to push out a new post for them. So let me focus in on just see if I can get one page update. Yeah, so all of these are set to draft. I need to work on a specific section, this one right here. So Actually, it'd be nice to get this whole section done today. So let me see. Gems is a great way. So I'm using Google Workspace. Gems are a great way to save your prompts, and then you can just reuse them. So I love that organization aspect. But there's one other thing I got to do. So quite a bit of work I got to do to get things set up here. Using a notebook, using the Gemini notebook. So I'm going to make sure that the customer's notebook is up to date first. Okay, so I need to add our video to this. So it's kind of a cascade effect. Sometimes I got to do multiple things before I can get to the one thing that I want to do. So I really need to get this video done. So let me just go ahead and log into the Riverside. Check my projects. Okay, so I haven't even uploaded that video yet. So I'll make a new project. Give it a title. So one of the things that Shepherd's Loft does, it's perhaps a little bit different than most marketing companies, is we do video conference calls and we record them, and then we can use actual information from the customer to be able to create content. I just think it gives a better, gives a more authentic message. Okay, there's Dawn's video. Okay. Oh, there it is over there. I thought I worked on that video. I did. It's right there. Okay. So I just reframed, I just used Final Cut to reframe the video so that when I upload it, it'll, the people will be more in the middle of the screen, which is all I really wanted to do for that. Okay, well that's gonna take a while. So I've got that uploading, and then I can put it back into the notebook, and then I can work on rewriting the copy, and then that will generate a post. So while that's uploading, I'm gonna just kind of move on to my next task. I know that I got some images that need to be optimized on a website. So I'm gonna go over there and get my gem lined up. So one of my favorite gems is an image image optimizer. It helps me generate based on the customer's notebook, right? On the customer's information, I can update or generate information for images. Okay, so I just got to find my gem. Here it is. All right, so I'm logged into this other customer's website. I'm gonna go to the media library, and one of my teammates is already, I believe he's already uploaded the photos. See these, okay, so this is the production site. Maybe he only uploaded them to the dev site. Okay, so I'm gonna check the Google Drive and see, did he make copies? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask my teammate to put the images. Okay, gotta find the name of the project that I'm working on. Oh, there it is. Actually, let me see if the project, let's see if they'll import when I move them over. So for some of our customers, or sometimes when we have to, upgrade from one platform to another, we will have we'll have a dev site set up so we can tinker around with things before putting them on the live site. So that's super helpful. Okay, I can see the images are there. All right, I got the project opened up on the dev site, so I'm gonna go down and export the page and layout to my desktop. All right, that is now exporting. So I'm gonna go over to the production website and go into the project section. Make sure I don't already have this page. Right, and I don't. So add a new project. Video is 56%, takes a long time. I'm gonna close my Gemini for a second. I know it sucks up a lot of memory when you're in the browser. So I'm just gonna close it until I get all the images imported. All right, got the new page built, and now I can import the layout, and let's see if the images come along with it. So we're expecting this to take a couple of minutes as well. It's taking a long time. Close that other window, see how much of this others can close down. Might not be able to do both of these imports at once. Ah, there it goes. All right, let's see what we got. It fizzled, so not sure why it fizzled, so I'm trying again. I tried doing it through so I'm using Divi. I'm still this website's still on Divi 4, and I tried the import from the page builder with the pop-up. So now I'm trying it from the bottom icon on the bottom of the page. That's the up and down arrow. And it's now I got a little progress bar, so it appears to be working a little bit better now. The video upload is at 79%. And so I jumped over to check the email, and I see I got a reply. We have a new interview that we're planning. And so this will be with the BB&B out of Chattanooga. So this will be a really awesome interview that we get to do with them and talk about why memberships are so important to local SEO. So that this will be a great interview. So I'm just responding to her to set up a time. Just ask her if she wants to pick the day. All right, just try to keep it simple. Send. All right, so let's check. All right, so here is the web page that came in, and the gallery. There's all the images for the gallery, so that's exactly what we want. So I'm going to save that as a draft. I don't want to publish that yet because the page is not done. I'm going to optimize all the images. And so now that I'll exit out of the visual builder, and then I can jump over and start working on optimizing those images. All right, so we process the images down. I think we usually do like 900 pixels wide. There's really no sense in making them bigger than that. When you take pictures off your phone and stuff, then I mean they're by default they're 4 or 5 megs, and they're just too big. They're too big for websites. I mean they need to be resized. If you're not resizing your images and you're just popping them on your website, you are really costing yourself a lot of load time, unless there are some websites that have built-in image compression or resizing, which we do that as well. Imagify is a great one you can use, and it will automatically compress. It won't resize, it'll compress. So therein lies the problem. If you upload a 5 meg file and then you use it as a banner, then it's not resized. It's going to be too big. So even if it gets recompressed, it's way too big to be on the page, and it's going to cause really slow download speeds for your visitors. All right. All right. So I got my Gemini back open, and I got my dashboard, and I'm going over to the media library, and I'm gonna take a peek. I'm gonna take a look at all those images that I just uploaded for this photo gallery, and then I'm gonna step through optimizing those. Okay, so the challenge here is I also need to have, I needed a local copy of those so that I can drop them into Gemini, which I don't have. So this will take me a little bit longer to do because I don't have that. Loft 2-3, so I'm not seeing the images. Did he grab the TIFFs? Okay, so yeah, if you upload the images more than once, then you end up with different names. Okay, rustic homes. Oops. All right, so here's my image optimizer. And so then what I can do is I can just drop the image into my gem. It's already got the prompt set up, and then hit the go button. And it's gonna give me the title, the alt tag, the caption, and the description. It's all gonna be written in the same language and style as the business owner, which is super cool. So so then it's just the so then it's just a matter of copying and pasting. There is one thing. I like to put is that the alt text? Okay, that was the alt tag. Put that there. I do like putting the description, his description right into the caption instead. So I'm going to swap from what my gym is doing. I'm going to swap the caption and description because the caption is written in or in the language of the customer. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I got the right image. I'll drop that into the gym. Upload and fire. Bouncing back, looks like our video is uploaded to the AI editor, and that's processing, still processing, but it's getting there. Okay, copy the title. Yeah, most people don't even realize there's four different fields when you upload an image, at least in WordPress, which is what we use. That's the caption, which I'm going to put in the description. I got it out of order. I need to adjust my order. Alt tag. So the alt tag, the title, the caption, and the description. There's 4 pieces. And you don't always want, because one of the things to avoid is having the exact same information in all of those boxes. It should all read kind of like a story or even like a blog post or whatever, right? You just don't want to put the same thing in every one of them. So it kind of takes time to write all this stuff